Hi there, welcome back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole, and it is confession time. Just feast your eyes on this monstrosity, guys. And I didn't even intend for that to rhyme as well. I am back with an organising video. I'm also attempting to cash stuff my way out of debt. Fix several years of financial misbehaviour, blah, blah, blah. You know the intro. Right, I have been sitting down for what feels like ages this week, and I need to be up and moving. Now, this is not, despite the chaos that you see before you, the main goal of today for me. I have got to crack on with my homemade Christmas stuff, get things trimming, put things into, basically self-assemble a couple of photo scrapbooks, because I can't afford to buy them, basically. But I do feel like I need to be up and moving, I need to get stretching, I need to get going. I've got my cup of coffee ready to go for the morning, and I need to tackle all of this mess. Now, when I went hardcore into like Vinted, say hi to all of my little Christmas hosting treats down there. When I went hardcore into trying to sell on Vinted and get stuff sorted to tackle this whole 6-week pay period, I just had to kind of do what I could within the room, and I just have kind of like dump bins of I think I want to sell this. But talking of fabric, that discussion that we had yesterday, full of fabric, one behind it there in the corner, full of fabric, not quite full of fabric, full of fabric. And that's without me even going into the garage. So I want to see what I can get done in an hour today. That's all I have, is an hour. It's already mid-morning here in the UK. I'm going to try and get 3 videos out, and realistically I'm going to start losing light within 2 hours, because it gets dark at around about 4 o'clock. And it starts to go down like 2:30. So I've got things I need to sort out, particularly where I've gone, I'm going to sell you, and I've just pulled it through and left it there. I need to get kind of things a bit more organised and tidy. I don't expect to make great progress, but that is what I'm going to try and get 3 videos released today, guys, and get back on top of things. So that is what one of the videos today is going to be. I'm going to do a check-in with you in 1 hour's time, and I'm going to show you what I've done. And that's literally it. All I have is an hour. I've got my headphones, I've got my coffee, I've cleared my schedule, because then I do have to get back to regularly scheduled Christmas organising business and go from there. It is absolutely freezing in this room. These windows here are literally sat on brick. Like, there's no insulation at all. And this conservatory is about 14 years old, and it is freezing cold, so I don't want to be in here too long either. So wish me tons of luck. This is a little organising, sorting video for those of you who joined me in the summer and then I had to abruptly stop. I'm back. We're going to see how we get on. 1 hour. Let's go. Hello. It's been an hour. Drum roll, please. Okay, so a fair bit has happened, and I would say I've had a productive hour overall. I've not really touched anything on the sides, and that's because they weren't a priority, to be fair. A couple of things I've moved around and stuff, and I have, if you remember, the Christmas boxes, because I normally have a cupboard, but I don't have enough to stretch to a cupboard, are a little bit more assembled, and I'm aware of what I have and what I might want to get kind of on the run up to things being a bit fresher. And I might have moved some things from here or got this out to start looking at, but I very much set in a timer for an hour, and that's where I'm calling it. I could carry on, but I have got other things which are a little bit more important right now on my time. I may come back to this tomorrow and we have this as one of my many videos, but that's that. So things might have moved and shifted over to there, but they've not moved too far. And this is the fabric has just shifted from there to allow me to access these cupboards, because I couldn't before. Bringing you over to here, everything that you can see stacked up along this side was things which were on the floor down there that I've intending to sell, either at a car boot or on Vinted, or if I decide I want to deal with eBay customers, because customers are the worst thing about eBay, sorry, but it's true in my eyes. And it's kind of arranged, so I've got like where I've over the kind of days, months, collected things that could be good for Christmas and gifted them or not gifted them. I've got this to sort out. I've got books which I've already, that I know I'm going to be listing, and a couple of DVDs. I've started to pull out my crafting stuff down there. Literally the alarm went as I was pulling that out, and I was like, no, well, I'm stopping. And I've got a bit of fabric as well. We've got haberdashery things in there, ribbons and trims and threads that were just down here. I've got so many more upstairs, haven't I? Yes, I know you want more food, but you've had your 2 sachets and you've had treats, and it's not even midday. Okay, you're fine. This is stationery crafting, paper tooling and stuff like that, and then this was all of like the clothes and stuff that were, and shoes that were lying around. They'll obviously need a bit of like work, and I always run them through a wash before I do. Over in the back there, I've got some vintage, and by vintage I mean mid-90s Disney World Disney plushies, and then I've got Christmas stuff which I know I want to get rid of, probably at a car boot, and also some old technology which some of it's smashed, but they work fine apart from that. So I do wonder whether it's worth me just recycling them and getting a little bit from there as well. Something I need to do a little bit more research on. More loose fabric. That, like I said, is general bric-a-brac. That is junk/costume jewellery. Nothing is happening with the mannequins because they're too expensive to replace. And I don't yet know if I'm going to do anything with the eyelet press or not. What trouble are you causing? This one is pretending like he's not been fed. Just 'cause. What have you got to say for yourself? What have you got to say for yourself? You're making people seasick. And in drawers like this and stuff as well, I've got various offcuts and super nice things. Like these are empty Kallax inserts, which I'll decide whether I need or not. Those can go. And like I said, my sewing patterns are going to stay. That pile all needs sorting out. And if I've got any more under there that's not sewing patterns, that needs to be sorted. This one needs to be sorted. That one needs to be sorted. That's my filing. So that just needs a tidy. Everything here is costumes to be made. So things that have been cut or things that have been made up and just need to be tidied up and listed. But the cut list is big. And then down here as well, I have some more plushies from when I was little that I need to have a sort out. Some of the stuff I like this I'm really sentimental about, and some things I am not at all. So, and then if I bring you round, that drawer is full of like sketchbooks and notebooks, which some of them I'll keep because they're lovely, some of them I won't. That drawer is full of, again, more crafting stuff. Rubbish bin down there. And then if I bring you into here, like bags of zips, tools, things like that, more crafting things. I've got stuff like deco sprays which have been unopened and used. I've got Christmas cards. I've got empty storage there. A lot of that I will keep because it is schoolwork, so that's staying. And then I have got some sewing magazines. Might keep them, might get rid of them, but stuff like this can certainly go. And then I've got so many more crafting and sorting out stuff, and this is school stuff down at the bottom, so that will stay but needs a bit more of a home. So after 1 hour, my goodness, not done too badly. I might do another hour tomorrow. It depends how much I get done today. Yes. I might do another hour tomorrow. If so, that will be, thank you, a video. But the primary focus this week is not to get organising and sorting done. Oh, and just quickly, everything on there as well needs sorting and going. The primary focus of this week is not to get this done. It is very much like get handmade Christmas sorted. I've got next week after Christmas to go hardcore, but it does help to have an idea of what I have to list and what I don't have to list. Yes. All right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching Budgetmas 16. I will see you later on today, probably 2 more times if I can get the videos done. You are not getting extra food. There is nothing you need. I'm trying to do an outro. They don't have an intro already because I wanted to get going. So Mr. Bowie and I are going to love you and leave you. You're going to adore him. Look at his beautiful face. Okay, see you later. Love you. Bye.